I am a smiler. The best thing about being a smiler is everyone thinks I'm all warm and fuzzy, which is great. Worst part about being a smiler is that I'm actually a cold-hearted bitch with a resting smiling face. I'm also Jewish. The worst part about being Jewish is that I'm really cheap, but the best part about being Jewish is that I'm just so cheap. I'm also a potato lover. The best part about being a potato lover is there's just a plethora of options. We've got fried, we've got waffled, we've got fermented. The worst part about being a potato lover is that you definitely are what you eat. Fried, waffled, fermented. I will be a student at Grinnell College next year, which is really exciting. Lots of opportunities. Super hyped. Worst part is every time I say that, someone thinks I'm saying Cornell. Got a big letdown there. We definitely have the corn. They're missing the grins. I am a hiker. I'm actually not a hiker, but I'm just going to use that as a transition into my So recently I was in Asheville, North Carolina, which is a gorgeous hiking town. Anyway, we were doing a lot of hiking. I was there with my family, and I'd get to the top of a mountain, and I'd be like, God damn. At that point, I understood catcalling. Something being so beautiful, you just can't keep your fucking mouth shut and just let it be. So anyway, being a woman and desperately looking for something to victimlessly objectify, I started a new thing, catcalling nature. Of course, it's still subconsciously targeting women because, well, Mother Nature is a MILF. So I just have a few things for you guys to try out. Goddamn, watch those leaves sway. You can talk about how the waterfall is probably so wet, just keep it factual, you know what I mean? Something for all you crabby bitches, I mean branches. All this wind blowing at you, the least you could do is wave. Anyway, I have a lot of conflictions with catcalling. By the way, what is that name? Where did that come from? Do you think they used to call it pussy hollering, and then they were like... But for those of you that know me, I'm a pretty passionate intersectional feminist. And for those of you who know me, you're probably annoyed because you thought that you'd be escaping me talking about this. But whatever. Anyway, I have a lot of conflictions with catcalling. So the first time I got catcalled was when I was walking home from the beach, and I got whistled out from a car, and I yelled back, "I'm literally 12. But now I'm not a minor, and the guys yelling at me are still creepy, but one time there was these 30-year-old, very well-dressed guys that yelled that I looked gorgeous, which I totally did. And I was like, shit, and I yelled back, "Thank you so much." And I was serious. And then my friend hit me on the head and was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, shit, I just enabled a catcaller. What have I done? But now, sometimes it's like a creepy old man being like, "The way that ass moved." And I'm like, my ass does move in a mesmerizing way, but you're disgusting and you don't deserve to look at my mesmerizing movement of my ass. I'm also quite conflicted about paying the bill on a date. On one hand, I want to pay because it makes me feel like an equal partner. You know, it turns the table on something so sexistly ingrained in our society, and paying makes me feel like an empowered, strong woman. But on the other hand, I'm like, fuck this. I make 78 cents to your dollar. I've been systemically oppressed for centuries. My body bleeds for 3 to 7 days a month. The least I deserve is a complimentary meal. I really just hate when people ruin things. For example, extreme feminists who yell at people who hold the door open for them, or yell at women for shaving their legs. That's not what this is about. But I also hate stores who ruin things. Really great. It's just. Okay. This shirt is long. These are my jeans. My butt looks really good, that I've been talking about for many weeks now. So these jeans are from Zara, and Zara uses child labor, which I found out before I got the jeans. Anyways, I wear them and I feel great, and I just know that there's thimble hands of children who are making 10 cents an hour and living in awful conditions and in sweatshops, and they're just holding up my butt in the most beautiful, perky position. Zara also, I don't know if you guys know about this, they were selling a shirt that was looked exactly like what the Nazis made gay people wear in the Holocaust concentration camps, which is just so? Like, why would you do that? So now I have also my ancestors' shame. Remember, I'm Jewish, so they're looking at me. Zara's ignorance of tragedy is also just lifting my butt up to the eyes of my ancestors. And last is just like, cat collars, as we've talked about. Love the way that ass moves. And they are really loving the way that the thread made of the blood, sweat, and tears of small children and the people that we really loved who were imprisoned are the things that are making my ass so mesmerizing. So I just, I've learned that my butt and my self-confidence are held up by worker injustice, genocide, and rampant sexism.